Hey dreamers, this is Saki and welcome to my Throwback with Dreams of 2020. It's hard to believe that this is the last day of this weird year that sure has been hard for quite a lot of us. But despite this year being hard for myself as well, it has also been absolutely amazing, wonderful, incredible, you name it. And none of this would have been possible without dreams. Looking back, there's actually so much incredible stuff that happened this year, so let's have a look and go back to the very beginning. I started the year with the release of one of my biggest and most detailed scenes to date. Dreamwater City was made within almost a week for the Sci-Fi Jam. It amazed the community and reached a top 10 placement in the Jam. It also received an pick, which made me happy, and I still like the scene very much. In the beginning of February, before all of the crazy things started happening, to help the new people coming into Dreams, I released my ultimate beginner's guide on how to start up a world or a level, which helped about 80,000 people and received insanely positive feedback, which I'm very thankful for and happy to have helped so many dreamers in the community. About that time, I also created art for a Valentine's greeting for PlayStation Germany, as well as a little welcome to the new dreamers coming into the verse with the full release. Then one of the craziest events of the year happened. It was finally Dreams release on Valentine's Day, and a few creators from the German community, including myself, got invited to a special release event from and PlayStation Germany. We got to meet each other, as well as Mark, Tom and Liam from Media Molecule, which was amazing. The press was there and we got to test the new features early, and it was just an awesome time. Here's a bit of footage from the event. I'm sorry for the bad quality.
I love you all. One more time. Weil ich liebe euch alle. Ich liebe euch alle. Yes!
Very good! Then, with the full release of Dreams, we finally got to play Art's Dream, which I had been super hyped for like 2 years, and it was an amazing experience that I still really enjoy today. That alone is worth the like 20 to 40 bucks that Dreams is really. With this, I also did my first ever Let's Play, and shortly after also started my Let's Stream and Top 5 series. In May, it was finally time for the release of something very special. I had been working on my first huge freelance job as a 3D artist for about 3 months. With this, I created visuals for an incredible album in order of Sony Music and PlayStation Germany. They released the album Epic Orchestra The Dreams Video Experience, where the NDR Radio Philharmony recomposed classic film tracks from movies like Avatar, Lord of the Rings, Interstellar, The Imitation Game, Game of Thrones and more. I was the artist creating 13 different unique worlds for visuals for different kind of songs. I had to come up with the whole concepts, create the worlds and dolly shots for it. It was a very creative job, which I'm very thankful for, but it also was quite hard because of that. I was working almost full-time on the job for like 3 months without many breaks, which was sometimes hard to keep energy or creativity during the process. But I definitely learned a lot and still can't really believe it that I was able to create something officially for Sony Music with so insanely incredible music for huge films, like even some of my personal favorites like The Avatar, Interstellar or The Imitation Game, films that I absolutely love. And yeah, that was just absolutely crazy and one of my biggest achievements for sure. Sometime by the end of May or the beginning of June, I believe, another amazing thing happened. After getting placed as number 2, 3, top 10 and 25 in the past, I finally won a community jam. Thanks to Moonlight Forest, I did now reach every single placement possible, and I'm just happy that so many of you enjoyed my art. Then going on, by the end of June we had the amazing Dreamscom, an online event from Media Molecule and the community where we were able to present our upcoming games. For that we created our own booths and everyone in the community was able to visit them online. But not only that, there also was a special trailer rotation streamed by MM. The Dreamscom was a very special event for me. Some of you probably know that I founded Adventum Games, a little indie studio within Dreams. And at Gamescom we officially premiered the announcement trailer for my dream game that I wanted to develop since the start of Dreams, called The Crystal Guardian. I had been planning the game together with my friend Kiduko that I met a few months back at the Berlin event. Back then we were just 3 people in the team, and this was also the official start on gathering a full team, which we since this month now officially have. Before I'm giving you a very special tease, please have a watch on our official announcement trailer.
Guardian, Guardian, wake up. Before the world falls, a new guardian will awaken.
This was by the end of June and we have been in development ever since. Now I'm very happy and excited to give you a small tease revealing our main character, the Guardian, and the world we are creating for you to explore. I really hope that this little reveal got you excited for our game. What you just heard also was part of our original soundtrack made by our super talented music artists. If you want to stay tuned and don't miss out on updates, please make sure to follow @Adventum Games on Twitter. The link is in the description down below. Then on the 19th of July, 3 years and 18 days after I started my YouTube channel, we reached 10,000 subscribers, which is still crazy to me. I've been putting in so much work and quality into this channel from the very beginning, and especially this year I've been grinding it even more. So this means the absolute world to me, and I just want to thank you for every single one of you for supporting me. In July I also tested Dreams VR for Media Molecule as just one of 20 people in the world, and also uploaded my experience with it on YouTube. With the release of Dreams VR, also released the amazing show level inside the box, which is incredible. Creating with VR is just absolutely amazing. I should definitely get back and use it more often, as should we all. In August, I released my next big scene, which was also my most realistic scene back then. With the Golden Forest, I created a big realistic world inspired by my game of the year, Ghost of Tsushima. Apart from Dreams, of course. This also amazed a lot of you, and with the scene I also created one of my best videos. With my ultimate guide on how to create a realistic environment, I showed you step by step, including a lot of tips and tricks on how all of you can shape big realistic environments. Make sure to check it out if you haven't yet. By the end of October, we had the amazing All Hallows Dreams event by Media Molecule. Similar to the Dreamscom, we had an awesome area to explore, including spooky rooms made by our community. Here's a quick look at the one that I made. By the time I also fulfilled one of my dreams voicing a villain. That's right, I did my first voice acting work for the Pick Detective 3 and Dream Night VR, where I play the last villain, the last boss that you have to beat. Definitely give it a try and see if you can beat me. In November, it was finally time for the long-awaited next generation. I was lucky enough to get a PlayStation 5, and the next gen experience was just something else. One of the best experiences I made with gaming for sure. With that, we also got a slightly upgraded Dreams version in terms of performance just by the console itself already. I still really hope that you guys from support us creators who want to push the engine further with a real update in the future. As soon as possible, please. In November, I was also invited to a podcast with the lovely boys from Lucid Nebula and made new friends. This was followed by a great winter scene creation stream that we did together on my Twitch channel in December. Greetings to Mighty and James. In December, we also hit 1 million overall views on the channel, and with that I would also love to have a quick look back at what we achieved this year. I uploaded 90 videos of high quality and effort this year, which is crazy to look back on. Over 70 community creations were presented, with almost 150,000 views in my top 5 series and over 50,000 views in my Let's Dream series. We also supported the amazing creators with this, which also makes me happy. I also created over 20 tutorials, guides and showcases, including 2 high effort Ultima guides and 2 top 10 tips and tricks videos, which overall helped almost 300,000 people on their way to shape their dreams. This is just absolutely insane. And with all of those incredible achievements this year, I gotta say, I'm proud of myself. Proud of all the hard work, effort and passion that I put into all of this. With everything I do, dedicating my heart and soul into it, I was able to help and inspire thousands, and that alone makes me so incredibly happy and proud. It's sometimes hard to realize, but thanks to you guys, you make me realize that I can be an inspiration, a motivation, and that my hard work is worth something. None of this would have been possible without you guys and the amazing feedback and love you gave me. Thank you guys so much. Thanks to every single supporter out there watching my videos, commenting or sharing. I appreciate all of you so much, and all of this means the world to me. Also a huge thanks to everyone at Media Molecule. None of this would have been possible without your hard work. You created something that can change a life of someone passionate like me and many others using it. One last time to all of you watching right now, thank you so much, and I promise I'll give my absolute best to do even better in 2021. One last thing I didn't mention or show off much yet is my art. Of course, I also created a bunch of art, so here's a last little compilation to end the video with. Please enjoy.